We're back at Sheffield Roboteers Rumble, and things are getting serious as we enter the quarter-finals. The time for Mr. Nicebot is over, as the smell of victory grows stronger. We start with the upper bracket quarter-finals. The 4 remaining bots will fight in head-to-heads, with the winners advancing to the semi-finals and the losers being relegated to the lower bracket. First up, we have Karen and Life and Death Resurrected. Feared among Roboteers, but Karen has caused quite a few upsets in this tournament, and not just with managers. Let's see how this plays out.
So, next up in the Robo Rumbles finals, on the left we have Karen, who apparently just wants to see the kids, and on the right we have Life and Death. Roboteers, are you ready?
Maybe. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, activate. Life and Death spinning up very quickly there and hitting the back right side of Karen. Karen getting stuck slightly on our tape there. Life and Death taking chips, and Life and Death is out of the arena. And is the...
And Karen smashes Life and Death out of the arena and down into the lower bracket as she advances to the next round. And next up, colon parentheses, or smiley face, against Oof. Smiley face has been a strong contender so far, despite not having an active weapon, but Oof's bar spinner isn't to be underestimated. Let's get down to the arena.
So, next up, in the left side, we have Smiley Face, and on the right side, we have Oof. Roboteers, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, activate. Oh, that was a very quick drive from Smiley Face there. Oof trying to get up to speed with his front spinner, and seemed to have some control issues trying to get that spinner up to speed. We've seen this a couple of times before, but of course the robots have made contact, and at the beginning it was able to, and that is that spinner up to speed now, spinning up and taking chips out of the front of Smiley Face. Smiley Face trying to debalance Oof. Oof maybe suffering from that just there a little bit, and Oof is in the pit, and that is a win to Smiley Face.
Well, Oof took a chunk out of Smiley Face, but that didn't stop them crashing down the pit and into the lower bracket. Speaking of, 2 more slots are up for grabs in the lower bracket quarterfinals, and 4 robots want a place. There's only one way to decide, and it isn't through peaceful negotiations. Now, for the first of those deciding battles, Yeet and Smack. Remember, Yeet took severe damage in its last battle. Will it be able to stand up to Smack's smacking spinner? Let's see.
Okay, so this should be a fantastic fight. In the left corner, we have Yeet, and in the right, we have Stoke Me a Clipper or Smack. Rope. What?
That's something. Sorry.
Okay, you got a screw loose. Okay,
It's fine. I'll just get out of the way. Okay, let's go.
Roboteers, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, activate. So I'm not entirely sure where that screw came from. It's certainly a clipper, but it's already been hit and flown out of the arena by Yeet. It's a 4-second fight. A very decisive win to Yeet.
Oh dear, Smack got itself in a spin, allowing Yeet to smack them out of the arena and out of the competition. Yeet secures a place in the lower bracket quarterfinals. And the final decider is between Tyrant and Snowdrift. Tyrant is seeded 13th, just above 14th seed Snowdrift, and both have caused serious damage in their runs. Which one will secure the final place in the lower bracket quarterfinals?
Next up we have Tyrant versus Snowdrift, and I'm told that the driver of Snowdrift is looking forward to getting back to their chicken wings, so looking to make a quick fight out of this. Roboteers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, activate! Both spinners spin up very quickly. Snowdrift seems to have some rotation, and Snowdrift knocks Tyrant over, but the top of Snowdrift comes out. Tyrant makes it closer to Snowdrift, but accidentally goes to the other side of the arena. It's anyone's fight at this point in time. Tyrant currently upside down and chainsawing his way around the arena in an attempt to hit Snowdrift with only one wheel on the floor. Snowdrift dodging and Tyrant goes into the pit, and it's a win to Snowdrift, even without a spinner attached.
Oh, that's scary.
That was mad. Tyrant was sent topsy-turvy early on, allowing Snowdrift to clench the victory even without its spinner. So without further ado, it's time for the lower bracket quarterfinals. The 4 robots of the lower bracket will fight in 2 head-to-head battles. The winners will proceed to the lower bracket semi-finals, and the losers will leave the competition in a bin bag. First up we have Life and Death Resurrected and Yeet. Both spinners and both awesomely destructive. They last met in the second round of the upper bracket, where Life and Death tore Yeet to pieces. Is history to repeat itself, or is vengeance to be had?
Okay, so we have a very interesting fight, a rematch of sorts. Both robots very destructive, but find themselves in the losers bracket. That is, in the left, Yeet, and on the right, Life and Death. Roboteers, are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, activate. Both robots spinning up very quickly. Yeet took a massive amount of damage from Life and Death last time and is now upside down and immobile. Is now beginning to be counted out by our judges. We're on the 9s. 7, 6, 5, 4. It looks like this is it for Yeet, and Life and Death continues. And that is a knockout and a win for Life and Death.
Well, that's poured salt in an open wound for Yeet, as Life and Death knocks them on their side and out of the competition. And the final battle of the quarterfinals is Oof and Snowdrift. Both bar spinners, both destructive, and both wanting to stay in the competition.
So, next up we have a very interesting fight indeed. In the left we have Oof, a horizontal bar spinner tomb clone. And on the right we have Snowdrift, also a horizontal bar spinner. Roboteers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, activate! Both Roboteers are desperately trying to eat their chicken wings, so they don't want to make this fight last too long. But that is a hit out of Snowdrift by the looks of things. But oh, that is Oof in the pit and a win to Snowdrift. Very successful fight.
Never mix fried chicken with robots, it doesn't end well. And for Oof, that's the end of their tournament, with Snowdrift drifting through to the lower bracket semi-final. And next time, it's final time. Both brackets will be fighting it out in their semi-finals. Then, of course, it's time to decide who will be crowned the ultimate ant weight. You will not want to miss this.